Let's graph a parabola that opens horizontally. So we have the graph of x equals y squared minus 4y plus 3, and we want to determine all the same things: the vertex, the axis of symmetry, the focus, the directrix, and any intercepts. So we're going to start, of course, with vertex form. Vertex form is going to help us identify that vertex. X equals y squared minus 4y, and then I'm going to leave room to complete the square, and then I have plus 3 that I've kind of moved over to the side. Half of 4 is 2, 2 squared is 4. When I add 4, I need to make sure I subtract 4 from the same side so that I zero out anything I've done. You need to undo that add 4 when you're working with the same side of the equation. So x equals y minus 2 quantity squared minus 1. And there's our vertex form. Now remember, we've got to find a. So our a value is equal to 1. We also need to find h and k. Now h, I don't remember which color I used for, here it is. H I used green. So h is going to equal -1. And k is going to equal +2. So the h and k just flip-flopped positions because now we're opening horizontally. So our vertex, the vertex is still h comma k, so -1, 2. Then we have our axis of symmetry. Now let's start graphing this. Left 1, up 2, there's our vertex. We're going to draw that axis of symmetry horizontally going through the vertex. So the axis of symmetry is going to be y equals 2. You can kind of see it right here. Y equals 2. And you can verify it on the graph. Y equals 2. Next is our focus. Where is the focus? What's the ordered pair for the focus? Well, the focus is going to be sitting on that axis of symmetry, and it's going to be a certain distance away from the vertex. Because a is positive, a is greater than 0, we're opening to the right. So that means that the focus is going to be sitting to the right of the vertex. Now the focus is going to be a distance. Focal distance is equal to 1 over 4a, and in this case a is 1, so it's just 1 over 4. So we're going to move 1/4 to the right. So the focus is going to be left negative, or left 0.75, so that would be -3/4, and then it's going to go up 2. Then we have our equation of our directrix. So I'm going to draw that first so I can see it. I've become a visual person the more math I do. So it's going to be 1/4 of a unit away from that vertex. So 1/4 to the left of the vertex is going to be -1 1/4, which is -5/4. So x equals -5/4. So the directrix is x equals -5 over 4. And then we have our intercepts. Let's graph this. So again, we can use the 1, 3, 5 rule. Up 1, right 1, up 1, right 3, and then reflect it over. Up 1, right 5, and reflect it over. And we have this time, I'm going to highlight them all. I've got 2 y-intercepts and 1 x-intercept. And they are beautiful lattice points. So my intercepts are 0, 3, 0, 1, and 3, 0. This is my x-intercept, and these two are my y-intercept. And that's a graph of a parabola opening horizontally.